And welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to the MVR four-player profile. Nick Pregibon, you know him, you love him. He's been on YSN a time or two before for many sports. This dude just stacks up varsity letters like they're pancakes at an IHOP. Nick, when you're talking about your favorite sports, no pressure that everybody here is basketball. What is your favorite sport? What really stands out to you? What's the most fun, maybe if it's not the most rewarding for you?
Don't get me wrong, I love all three of my sports, but I have to say soccer is my favorite.
Soccer's your favorite. Why is that?
Because it's like a giant field, and like people say it's a lot of running and hate it, but I love the running part, and it's like freedom. Like you get the ball at your feet, you could create whatever you want.
Yeah.
And it's not like football or basketball where it's like all in the coaches like trying to coach you. Soccer, it's like freedom. You figure it out on the field. And, like, you try to make plays with your teammates, and everyone has to get involved to win, not just certain people, and it's, like, a big team game.
The game itself is a little bit more open. You know what I mean? You talk about freedom, it's just free.
Yeah.
You know, like, anything can happen. Basketball, there's 10 dudes on a court, and they're just trying to go at it and to go one bucket to the next. So, very interesting. I like that. So, if that's your favorite sport, nah, I'm not going to put you in this situation. What's your least favorite? But we did talk about you might be playing a new sport this spring. Maybe.
Maybe. Just because it's senior year.
Yeah.
Thinking about just going out in the spring, maybe doing one last thing. A lot of my friends are doing lacrosse.
I love it.
And, like, a lot of football players, like, they're seniors, first time playing lacrosse. They want me to go out. Some people want me to run track. I still don't know what I want to do, but there's still time to figure it out.
What happens if you guys all just for giggles, right? You go out and you play lacrosse, and with the amount of athletes that you have, all of a sudden you're really good. Like, what happens then?
That would be super fun. I was thinking about that same thing too, because there's a lot of athletes playing lacrosse this year, and if like it just comes together, we just like get a natural feel to it. We could probably do really good. It'll be fun.
You've been a young man that's had a lot of success with the teams that you've been on. I mean, as a leader, as a guy that's always kind of the straw stirring the drink. What's the most fun team to you? And what's I guess the better question, why is it so special here at Mooney when you guys are succeeding the way that you do?
I think Mooney, like, the first thing when you walk in the gym at Mooney's, you see all the banners. A lot of schools don't have that. A lot of schools are jealous of it. But I think all those banners happen because of, like, the family atmosphere Mooney has. It may be a smaller school now, but, like, in the hallways, you see familiar faces every day. Like, everyone knows each other. Everyone knows each other's names. Like, it's hard to carry books sometimes because you're waving at everyone. You're saying, oh, what's up, what's up? And, like just the team's the same way too. Like, everyone's so tight and connected. You trust everyone. And even in the past few years, like, Mooney's brought tons of success back. And I've been lucky to play on multiple teams that have all that success, like all my letters and stuff. So I think Mooney, just like everyone being friends with each other, is like that's the main connector for all the sports to be good and stuff.
When you win the way that you've been on some winning teams, right? What's the level of just celebration? I mean, it's when you're winning at that high of a level, and you bring it back, and you're able to put a banner on the wall, you're able to put those letters on your jacket, and those special ones that regional district, the things of that nature. What does it mean to you knowing you're playing the best of the best all the time?
It means everything to me. Every game we play, though, it's business. We go in, try to get a win, get out. If we lose, we learn. And I think that's a really important thing that Mooney teaches you. Like, it's just you got to give it your all each game, and then you're rewarded with all these patches, letters.
Oh, you got some on the other side, too.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, but it means a lot. And walking in the gym and seeing, like, those banners, and now you're like, I played for that team up there. You could walk in now and say all that. It's like it's the best feeling there is, and it makes you want to do so much more.
Nick, what are you going to do whenever you put more of these patches on your? I mean, you're running out of runway, homeboy.
I don't know. I guess
Get another jacket.
Yeah, maybe get another jacket. Make some
Um,
room.
for you, obviously your family huge in your life. They love you. We all know it. The last time we were on, your dad was on, and just the admiration that he has for you and your sister. I mean, it's incredible. What does it mean to you to have two loving parents and a family that just adores you and everything that you do and loves the moves that you're making and the way you're creating your life?
Yeah, a lot of everything I've been doing, my family's played the biggest part in it, whether bringing me to the YMCA, yelling at me after maybe some bad games, or like they're like very truthful to me
Sure.
of how I do everything. And I really appreciate everything they do to me, especially when they come to my games and watch, because I know like my sister, she does a lot of sports too. She's always busy.
Yeah.
So it's hard for my parents to stay on track with everything, but they still make time for me, for my sister, to go over games and between work and stuff. So my family, it means everything to me, especially, with the games, and they do so much, and I'm very lucky to have them.
All right, you're a great athlete. Let's see what kind of politician you are. Who is the best athlete in your family?
Me. No hesitation. It's me.
You've got zero politician in you, but I love it. I love the swagger. What's on the agenda for after high school? What are you going to do?
I want to study electrical engineering
Okay.
as a major. Sports wise, I'm still not sure about playing or
Yeah.
not. But if I do, I think it would be soccer or maybe kicking football. But I'm more on like leaning just not playing.
It's tough, man. It's a
Yeah,
job.
it's tough, and like you have to put so much into it. And I think I kind of just want to focus like on myself, on my future.
Fair enough.
And I'm proud of all the stuff I've already been doing.
Absolutely,
So
as you should be.
yeah.
I mean, look at you. You're like, this is what all these coats look like, the varsity coats look like on TV and in the movies. And you did it for real. That's impressive. Okay, so electrical engineering, that leads you to what when you graduate?
Like all kinds, I don't know, like working for major companies, making computers, making circuits, working on like software. It's like a very versatile job. And I saw like it makes a lot of money too. It's in high demand.
There you go.
So it really caught my eye, and there's a lot of math involved.
Oh, are you a math guy?
Sometimes.
Oh, boy.
I hate learning it, but once I get it and stuff, I actually kind of enjoy it.
You're pretty good
in the
at it.
numbers. And like even with technology and stuff, like getting better every year, like I feel like that job might be getting easier on the math part. Like
Yeah.
you just plug it in the computer, do all the formulas, and like, or maybe I can make something to
Yeah.
help other people. So I just kind of been thinking about that.
I mean, I figured you would be something in food or business, seeing that what your dad does, but you went completely right field. You said, nope, hard right. For you, let's get back to mom and dad real quick. One characteristic from each of them that you want to have and say, I have that. That's part of my DNA. I got this from mom. I got this from dad. What is it?
I say my mom's kindness. She's the most caring, kind person I've ever met. She always has a smile on her face, no matter what she's going through. She's always there for others. She's like always happy and like has a good vibe and brings it to everyone in the room. So I really want to have that from her. I try to be like that every day, but it's hard to be kind sometimes. But she's phenomenal at doing that, and I love her for that. And my dad, he's the most hardworking person I've ever met. He's done so much in his life. He's cared so much for my sister and I and my mom and our family. So if I could take his hardworking skills and my mom's kindness, I feel like that would be a really good combination for myself.
All right, the toughest thing I'm going to ask you tonight, say one kind thing about your sister.
No, she's also really kind, like
Yeah.
my mom. She reminds me of my mom a little bit and my dad. And she's nice to others. She's also hardworking. She's like in her room all the time studying for tests, something I can't do. I can't concentrate like she does. But she does a lot of amazing things that I feel like a lot of people don't notice. but I've tend to pick up on that stuff in the past couple of years. So shout out to Katie.
Shout out to Katie. Nick Pregibon, thank you so much as
Thank
always,
you.
man. Appreciate you. We'll be right back right here from the MVR.